Sad reasons for disgusting dumping habit on the rise. Mail. News. Latest. National Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Adelaide, Perth. World. Environment. Sign up for our newsletter envelope. Get the latest stories delivered straight to you. Sad reasons why disgusting dumping is on the rise in Australia. Australians are fed up with the mounds of waste dumped across the country. Laura Kofod. Stories of unsightly mounds of waste being dumped across Australia have been increasingly making the rounds, with locals across the country fed up with the eyesore. In Victoria on Thursday, a man called out pigs who illegally left piles of disgusting waste at a Melbourne estate they'd just worked on. Days earlier, a concerned Queenslander shared photos of a growing issue of piles of curbside pickups strewn across walkways in the area. And, in early 2023, a whopping $11.2 million in grants was put towards helping New South Wales councils fight illegal dumping and littering in their neighbourhoods. This came after New South Wales Environmental Protection Authority, EPA, findings showed household waste made up more than half of illegal dumping incident reports over 2021-2022. So, what are the reasons behind the rise in dumping seen across the nation? Illegal pile-ons. In June, the northern beaches of Sydney were fighting their own dumping battle, with many sharing their unsightly mess was the result of a snowball effect caused by people adding their own rubbish illegally to residents-booked curbside pickups. Council clean-up policies. While most councils give a minimum of 2 free pickups for big, bulky items each year to every home, apartments get the short end of the stick. Their collections are often forced to be done with the rest of their apartment block or pre-booked at the beginning of the year, leaving little room for flexibility. General rubbish removals. Driven by the National Waste Policy Action Plan's target to minimize the soaring levels of household rubbish by 2030, certain councils have reduced general waste collections to make way for organic waste bins, FOGO. Of these councils, some have reported that rather than reducing household general waste, it's instead causing waste to be illegally dumped in parks and public spaces. Proposal for pay-as-you-throw bins riles Aussies. Aussie bin rollout leaves rubbish rotting in the sun. Cleaners reveal terrifying trend in rental properties during housing crisis. Cost of living a major influence. New South Wales EPA lists cost and convenience as 2 key motivations for illegal dumping in general, and many Aussies have argued the cost of taking items to a tip is far too much. After free pickups, rubbish disposal fees are anywhere from $50 upwards and varies in each location. Just last month, a Sydney-based cleaner and waste removal service revealed the growing problem of abandoned waste at properties they've been working at. In any given week, we have 10 to 15 customers in a situation with excess waste from previous tenants, Mitch from Aussie Industries Skips told Yahoo. This number has significantly grown in 2023, particularly from July onwards, in line with interest rate hikes and the cost of living crisis. Disasters cause spikes in waste dumping. Significant changes to daily lives is the biggest driver of increased dumping, New South Wales EPA say in their recent report. Significant disasters such as the 2019-20 bushfires and the COVID-19 pandemic resulted in increased illegal dumping in New South Wales, they said. Our NSW's RID online data indicated a 35% increase in reported dumping during lockdown, as waste facilities, opening hours and services were reduced and householders spent more time at home decluttering and doing home improvement projects. Love Australia's weird and wonderful environment? Get our new weekly newsletter showcasing the week's best stories. Trending. Woman dies after being trapped on train NCA Newswire 1 minute read. Concerns after police officer jailed for 2 years Australian Associated Press 2 minute read. Aussie tourist found unconscious in Barley Street after serious accident Yahoo News Australia 2 minute read. Tragic reason man murdered beloved wife NCA Newswire 3 minute read. Mushroom cook's ex vanishes after arrest NCA Newswire 3 minute read. Latest stories. NCA Newswire principal slammed over a palling, comments a private school has responded to public backlash after its headmaster appeared to praise the character of suspected murderer Paul Tayson. Yahoo News Australia Bunnings product recalled over risk of serious injury. The item is sold at Bunnings stores nationwide. Find out more. NCA Newswire mushroom cook's ex vanishes after arrest. The ex-husband of accused mushroom murderer Erin Patterson appears to have disappeared after she was charged with making 4 attempts on his life. Yahoo News Australia Aussie snake catcher details, scary, brush with death after surviving venomous bite. The dad of one has revealed terrifying details about what happened. Find out what he said. NCA Newswire: woman dies after being trapped on train. Police have launched an investigation into the death of a woman at a train station on Friday night. Yahoo News Australia: terrified tenant forced out of dream home after neighbours started spying on her. The 21-year-old said the couple next door were neighbours from hell, and a shocking discovery left her feeling scared. Find out what happened. Yahoo News Australia: tragic update after Aussie dad crushed by dump truck. News of the shocking incident has devastated friends and family. Find out the latest. Yahoo News Australia: pandemic could sweep Aussie streets as cat vaccine supply stalls, with supply not expected to normalise until 2024. Many vets are worried. Find out why. Yahoo News Australia: Aussie landlord called out over stingy bathroom. Questioned. The suggestion brought into question the responsibility of homeowners in Australia. Find out why. Yahoo Lifestyle: Wild Theory why The Weeknd has cancelled Australia and New Zealand tour. Several wild theories have begun circulating online from disappointed fans and industry insiders desperately searching for answers. Read more. Yahoo Sport Australia: Tim Payne in pointed swipe at Matthew Hayden over Cricket Australia remarks. The former Australia captain has taken the cricket great to task over the comments. Details here. Yahoo Sport Australia: Jerome Luai contract saga takes curious turn as Benji Marshall detail emerges. Benji Marshall's West Tigers are major contenders to pull off the huge signing of Jerome Luai. More here. The Independent: Kate Middleton's surprising response to child who asked who she was. The Prince and Princess of Wales greeted the community of Moray on the 2nd of November. Yahoo News Australia: backpackers stranded in Aussie town after $3,500 rental van breaks down. Two backpackers who hired a rental van from Juicy were shocked when, just 2 hours into their trip, the van broke down. Hear more about their travel nightmare. Yahoo Finance: Aurair shed in Victoria selling for $17.50 million. This corrugated iron shed in Victoria might not have power, or running water, or even bedrooms for that matter, but it has been listed with an asking price of $17.5 million. Yahoo News Australia: why Aussie cities' decision to cut down trees is a good idea. Most Aussies want to protect trees, but there's a surprising reason these ones need to go. Find out why. The cool down experimental forecast makes alarming prediction about Super El Niño. This is one plausible future. This weather pattern occurs every 2 to 7 years. Australian Associated Press: unprecedented surge in community battery take-up. Australia's Renewable Energy Agency has seen strong demand for its battery grants program, with interest 10 times what was expected. The Independent: Storm Ciarán News Live. Over 100,000 homes in UK without power amid flood warnings and 104 mph gusts. At least 7 people have died across Europe in Storm Ciarán. Reuters: South America's Lake Titicaca nears record low water level as El Niño bites. The water level at Lake Titicaca on the Peru-Bolivia border is edging towards a record low, exacerbated by the weather phenomenon known as El Niño that is expected to get still more intense in coming months. The waters of the sprawling freshwater lake nestled in the Andes Mountains have fallen an average 4 inches, 10 centimeters, per month since April, said Milagros Quispe, an engineer with Peru's National Meteorology and Hydrology Service (CENAMHY). Severe drought conditions and unusually high temperatures have caused the shoreline to shrivel at Titicaca, South America's largest lake and the world's highest navigable body of water. Home. Latest. National. World. Environment. Terms and privacy policy. Privacy dashboard. Help. Share your feedback about our ads. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.